Here in France, the manhunt continues for a group of gunmen who freed a convict linked to gang drug killings. 2 prison officers were killed and 3 wounded in a brazen attack on a prison van that was stopped at a toll booth at the time. Now, France has since deployed almost 500 members of security forces as part of a major operation to catch the gang, all of whom remain at large. Here's more from French Justice Minister Éric Dupond-Moretti.
I want to say that everything will be done to find the perpetrators of this despicable crime. These are people for whom life means nothing. They will be arrested. They will be judged. They will be punished commensurate with the crime they have committed.
Several hundred prison guards, meanwhile, have gone on strike today for a so-called Dead Prison Day. They have turned out to protest what they call the dangers of their profession after the death of 2 of their colleagues in that attack. Guards at prisons from Marseille to Normandy have gone on strike. Well, for more now, let's bring in our Yinka Oyetade, who's outside the Fleury-Mérogis prison, which is close to Paris. Yinka, what's the situation where you are?
Guards outside. There's a somber mood here, but also a charged up mood with many of the prison guards, as you say, decrying the dangerous elements, the dangerous part of their jobs here. We've spoken to some of the union heads here, and they say that almost 600 prison guards are on strike. And as you can see, they've set up barricades just behind me. And they aren't letting any of the families here who have come to visit their loved ones who are being held at this prison. They're not letting any of them inside. So it's a tense mood, but also, as I said, it's a charged up mood. They say they're determined to make their voice heard after that tragic attack yesterday.
Right. And Yinka, they're not just protesting that attack and the violence, but also just their own working conditions at the prison.
That's right. As you said, they are protesting the dangerous element of their job, but also the poor working conditions here. We've spoken to some of the prison guards here, and they say that there is just a massive shortage of staff. At times, one prison guard can be dealing with almost 200 inmates just at a time, and you can imagine if anything goes wrong in those kind of situations, it's the prison guard is in a vulnerable situation. So, as you say, it's a dangerous job following what happened yesterday, but also a complicated one with things like the shortages of staff, but also overpopulation at prisons like this one. This is the largest prison in Europe. Almost 4,100 inmates are held here. And yes, as I've mentioned, it can be complicated at times with shortages of staff.
Yinka, thank you for that. Yinka Oyetade there reporting for us from Fleury-Mérogis, a prison near Paris.